9th of October 2020. How's it going, guys? We're going to do a quick walk in the park. Check it out.
Pretty nice out.
Oh yeah. He's still stored up there, ain't he?
Yep.
A couple of them. He went over there too. You can catch him. Look at him. Cool. Went up closer. Say that microphone will pick up that video. What are we going to talk about today, guys? The election is getting closer. I was listening to Paul Bigley and Mike from Around the World last night. Interesting. You know, I've had my thoughts about this coronavirus more ways than one. And I'll still keep my have a little bit of reserve on what I think about all of it. But he brought up something last night that was pretty interesting. And it was like, what if this, say for example, this virus, and to me, if it was anything, it was a weapon. He didn't say that, but I'm saying it. Bioweapon. And what he did bring up about, though, is this, what if you caught this virus, and then you got better, but it was made for, say, like 7 months later, then you just fell over and died. That's what he said. Basically, it could have implications of the brain. It could go into the brain, and then the person could be just walking along acting like they were feeling fine, and then boom. You know, I think one thing about this whole thing, I think it needs to be disclosed what this was and what it is. Bioweapon. But they don't want to do it because then they'd have to deal with China, wouldn't they? Yeah. More and more ways than one. But I guess if people start dropping over, then they'd have to say no, wouldn't they? But anyway, he brought that up last night. He said, yeah, 7 months into it, after everybody was feeling good and everything again, you know, and I was thinking, yeah, I've had some thoughts about that. And for him to bring that up, I thought, yeah, that's interesting, because I had thought about a few things like that too. I've thought even some more things about it than just that. But like I say, I'll just wait and see. Interesting though. But you know, they were talking about the Pelosi and the 25th Amendment on that deal. That just, like he said, it's just a waste of time anyway. I mean, depending on what they do with it. I mean, it's just basically to get his medical records to see if he had lung damage or not, the president, I guess. But even if it comes back negative, then it'd have to wait another 14 days, is what he said anyway. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Very interesting. Some of the good channels there. Paul Bigley's got a good channel. Like I say, not affiliated with any channels whatsoever. on YouTube. It kind of brings in perspective of all this a little bit more. Nice day though. No humidity at all. Yeah, but all those people last night when Mike said that, I was thinking, if you got it almost, what was it, about March, wasn't it? That's about March. So it's been what? It's almost getting close to the 7th month period if somebody did have that. You actually know that you had it. Interesting. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Think about that for an instant. All those people contracted that and started falling over. Not good at all. Interesting though. Good information out there on all of it. Great weather. Getting closer to Halloween, guys. Not too long. I bet up there at World's Fun, I bet they've missed doing all that though for the Halloween hunt.
Your Silver Dollar City's supposed to have something tall.
Yeah, I've seen that. That looked pretty good down there.
They probably will do some business because
Somebody,
World's Fun's not open.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Well, it helped their hotel business. I mean, hotels are kind of high down there, motels, but wasn't open real late though, was it? I don't think so.
Probably
'Cause
like
I
10 o'clock.
think 10 o'clock, yeah. What it said on TV is what I see. My God, 2 or 3 weeks almost by Halloween here. You think at least they open at midnight. There's not much else down there at Branson, actually. Favorite holidays. 4th of July and Halloween. It's 2 of our favorites anyway. I was looking also at that Farmer Jones YouTube channel. He was talking, and everybody should check that one. He had about a 30-minute one. That was several hours ago on nano gel and a few other things. I would check that out, guys. They were talking about stuff that they were trying in third world countries with a try to control the population to cause women to miscarriage, and they were supposedly putting it in a tetanus shots. So then the women couldn't get pregnant, but if they ever did, they just miscarriage on the deal. Interesting stuff. So I'd sure check his channel out there. Try to stay current with current, most high-tech current information out there. Put on the channel. They want to try to control the bloodline. The bloodline breaking. I have thoughts on that too, but we'll talk about that later. It's a whole nother area in itself. Beat this day. I mean, this is perfect weather.
Yep.
I was watching that Wonder Hussey again. She did a deal a few days back on Liberace's cars and stuff. They have a museum. And somebody that's bought all his like clothing and cars and stuff up out there. They got a big museum out there. It's kind of interesting stuff on all of it. Imperial Palace out there used to carry a lot of Stars vehicles and stuff. It was out there originally, the casino and stuff. You could go up in there and they had like Elvis's vehicles and they had Liberace's vehicles. Who else? A whole bunch of them there. What was funny that she was out there and she had a fake fur coat on. What was funny about it is she said it was 100 degrees out there a couple days back. You know, out there, out west with no humidity, it's not really that bad actually. But anyway, it was pretty cool. She went in there and they showed all the vehicles. They showed some old vehicles too. I think a taxi even they had brought over and stuff. Very interesting. Then she went to his old house where, anyway, she said she had been at a party there. What did she say? I forget what year it was. Like, she's like 2013 or something. Somebody had thrown a party there or whatever. It was interesting. One of the museums that they had there, I guess they had, somebody else had bought out, and they had like changed it up a little bit. So the restaurants, there's a different restaurant there and stuff, but it still had, on the very back side of the building, still had like a mural of him. So I thought that was kind of interesting on that. She's fun to watch though. She's always moving. People that move and go have positive attitudes, a lot of them.
Weather's almost perfect out today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It really is. Nice weather. She did another one. I forget what state she was in. I want to say, oh God, I don't want to say Wyoming, but I don't know if it was something about the rainforest. She had some kind of part. Well, I didn't get to see the other part. I only seen part 2 to the deal, but it was kind of funny too. Anyway, at the end, she said she's talking about the areas and stuff. And she said she's more like a. I think she said she was more like a lizard. She likes the desert out there. And it's nice. The heat out there is great. If you don't have hardly no humidity, it's not bad. That's the difference between here and there. We've got a lot more humidity, but not in the last year or so. This last year it's been a little bit different on all of them. So, I don't know. Getting more alike out west. You just wait long enough and the weather will just be like out there in California and Arizona and Nevada. He's tweeting up there, ain't he?
Yep, I don't know. Where's Alice hanging?
He's being wild.
Yep, he just went.
You see him right here, right here. Right here, you can see him good. Right there. See him?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Goodbye. Oh, you guys are leaving already? Breeze feels pretty good too. Yeah. He's starting to break a little sweat. What time is it?
12:28.
12:28. Cool. Still monitoring that deal down in Bolivia. I want to see, like I say, those other two have come in from, what was it, Brazil? What do they call those, bolide? When those come in and they're so bright, they light up, actually they can light up the nighttime sky. From where I seen that at, like I told you, my vision, and what I seen, like I said, that was a distinct formation there out there on that land. I know what I seen. That'd be some place to go vacation. Down in there. Like, guys, it's Friday. Have a good one.